Since the pandemic, it is the same conversation. People either don't want to work, they don't want to do jobs that they think are beneath themselves. So yes, absolutely, there's a huge need for automations and substitutes from all businesses, really.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Eladin Bar. I'm the CEO here at Robot Lab. And today we have a special guest, Nick Neonakis, the CEO of the franchise consulting company. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me on your show, Elad. It's a pleasure.
One thing, you and your consultants are working with many, many brands. And one thing that I would like to pick your brain is how other brands, other franchises think about automation, AI. How what do you see in the market out there when it comes to doing all of this?
One of the great things about franchising is the embracing of technology. So when you look at a lot of the high-tech innovations that have happened in business, from point of sale to now robots. So what I'm seeing right now is a huge interest in robotics, automation, and AI. And it gets down to answer the age-old question: how do our businesses make more money? And that's really what it's always been all about. How does technology and innovation drive higher unit level profitability at the franchise level? And I think robotics is square in that field.
Do you hear a lot of franchisors or their franchisees talking about labor shortages, or it's hard to retain people, even if we find them?
So yes, absolutely. There's a huge need for labor, automations, and substitutes. It doesn't mean that labor is going to go away. It means that humans are going to then start transitioning into higher level opportunities. So there's a huge interest from franchising, from all businesses really, about this.
Yeah. So from your point of view, we have, we're here at Robot Lab, right? We are surrounded by robots. Which areas in, this type of businesses, franchise businesses, do you see robots can plug in and help?
If you think about the restaurant category for a while, because it's such a huge category, employs so many people, so important to our country. If you think about the drivers of costs in a restaurant, you've got labor, you've got food, you've got rent, you've got energy, right? Paper products and so on. You really can't control the cost of food. You really can't control the cost of energy. You really can't control the cost of rent unless you buy it, and interest rates have gone up. So as a restaurant owner, the thing that you can most efficiently control is labor and waste of food. And this is, I believe, one of the only ways that you can do it, because people are getting more expensive. There are fewer of them out there, and the ones that are out there don't want to do the jobs that are mission critical. So when you think about this, it's the perfect storm of technology and AI as it's coming into robotics against a backdrop of huge demand and low supply of entry-level positions.
How would you react to a business owner that think, hey, the face of my business is my people, right? Their smile when they, greet the guests and, all of that. Do I need to fire everyone? Do I just put robots in every position and just, just turn off the light and let it run automatically?
What a dystopian view.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I think, most business owners, I think, are going to look pretty quickly at what are the efficiencies that they're gaining, and then how can they deploy their skilled, trusted, and loyal staff into expanding the business. So if you could serve 1,000 clients in a day previously, if you brought in robots to handle some of the lower level, work functions, do you have the capacity then to train these people who were previously doing these jobs into better, higher paying jobs? So what I believe is that the future with robotics is actually a much better future for humanity, because people that otherwise would be spending the same hour, right? We only have so many hours in our life. The same hour in cleaning the floor, washing the dishes, bussing the tables, that person can now become the receptionist, can become something of a higher level. It also then gives that business owner the opportunity to expand multiple locations, serve their product to more people, and in so doing, increase the level of wealth across communities. I mean, this goes back to, if you look at Adam Smith and The Wealth of Nations. There's no reason to grow grapes in England. Buy them in Portugal. Grow sheep in one of my favorite topics in England, and then trade the wool for grapes. So here, what we're doing is we're trading low-level employee time for automated time. The delta between those two is what the business owner is saving, who can then deploy it into promoting their business more and growing. That's a huge societal plus.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.